How's it going, guys? Bring Your Platoon here, and welcome to another great game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Today I'm going to be in the AMX M454, my new favorite French heavy tank, even including that of the AMX 50B. So, I wrote down a few things to help out with brawling it with this thing, whether you're using the... well, that's a lie. Okay, so this is just going to be strategically all about the 120mm because it's more accurate and has you fire faster with it, and yeah, so on and so forth. So keep that in mind. The 120mm is good at all ranges. I'm just reading this from a thing I wrote down, so excuse me if my voice seems a little monotone, but it really shines in close range to medium range combat. With vents, gun rammer, and strong coffee, you can get the reload down to 8.64 seconds. Any heavy or medium with similar caliber guns with the same relative equipment loadout will out-DPM the fuck out of you, so use your armor wisely. How do you make this phenomenal armor work? It's pretty much already idiot-proof in the front, even face-on with no angle whatsoever. Your mantlet on your turret is 300mm thick in its weakest spot, with your upper plate being 315mm thick. The flat piece in your lower plate is 291mm thick, and your real lower plate is 260mm thick. So any top tier mediums or heavies will struggle to pen you frontally with standard ammunition. Focus on eliminating any tier 9 or tier 10 tank destroyers targeting you first, because as soon as they load the skill rounds, it's much more of a chore to reliably bounce them. Unless there's another target, of course, like a faster DPM heavy or medium targeting you, then focus on them first, then the TD, because they don't fire very fast. But, moving on. However, to bounce rounds from tier 9 or tier 10 tank destroyers, even premium rounds, simply place a piece of cover in front of whichever frontal side plate you'll be angling toward the enemy to hide it, then sharply angle your upper and lower plate in and out of cover you place to your side, and if done effectively, you'll have 430 plus millimeters of protection on both your upper and lower plate. Keep in mind that the angle you'll need to achieve this will be roughly 45 degrees, so this method can only safely be used from medium to long range, as in close quarters, though they're more or less likely to YOLO, face hug, and then hit you for a big chunk of your health, probably like 1/3, because, you know, tank destroyers. But, that can also be done with mediums and heavies, so keep on the lookout for that. If they get lucky in their premium pen and they're aiming down at you, well, yeah, just look out for that. Disregard that previous sentence prior to the previous sentence, if that makes sense. So, moving on. Depending on the height of the ground other tanks are engaging you from, or vice versa, the effectiveness of your tank can change. For example, going up in the zero line in Malinovka to where the windmill is located is a big no-no. In addition to sky cancer raining down on your lightly armored sides and roof, people can also with great ease put round after round into your very erect and prominent cupola, giggity, while you don't even have a chance to aim at them before taking a hit. Your tank is tall as fuck, so on flat ground or aiming down at people from a higher height, such as on a hill, your cupolas are hidden much better, and people have a much higher chance of hitting the auto ricochet angles of the roof, of the turret, that doesn't look right, but anyway, if they still try to target them. So, basically, flat ground is okay, above targets is okay. If you can aim down at them, your cupolas are going to be hidden. Flat ground, people can still hit them, but it's a lot harder for them to do so compared to if you were going up a hill towards them and they were on top of the hill. And then they can also shoot down into your lower plate with premium rounds or even regular rounds, because the angle gets a little equalized and that's never good. So I bounce off that E100 getting into the gameplay here, and he's using heat. I don't know why he aimed for my tracks there, but that's fine. I biff another shot, and then this badger is trying to focus me, so I push him, and this next shot only had a 60% chance to pen. I fire, it goes through, perfect. I have another medium tank behind me, so even if I couldn't pen this guy, which, in all honesty, I really couldn't reliably pen his front with only 315 premium pen on my APCR rounds, But I had another heavy with me, so even if that were to happen, he focused him down with me, and I was fine. Tiger 2 comes out. I load right back into the standard AP rounds because the pen on them is crazy. 264. Oh, so good. And then I put a free shot into the Nomad, killing him. And lo and behold, a camping E4 doing fuck all in this game. Okay, good for him. I damaged the engine of the Tiger 2, put my armor towards the E4. I'm trying to, like, angle... Oh, I guess I don't angle around the corner just to take the hit, I guess? But he starts getting wailed on and stupidly turns his turret towards other targets instead of just aiming at me. Probably because he bounced off me. He didn't want to do it again, and he might not be the smartest of players. Tiger 2 goes down by being flanked. I want to put a finishing round into this guy, but one of my other teammates finishes him off. So, looking towards our map, I can see that they're very quickly going down the... Fuck you, Artie. Really? How does my gun get damaged from that? That's a great question. Although, I guess another great question would be, how can an engine be set on fire by an HE if the HE doesn't penetrate? Or the high explosive, I should say, sorry. Same term, just, yeah. But, yeah, that's happened to me a few times. It's pretty awesome. And it's also happened to my friend, too, which is where I got that whole situation from. But anyway, moving on. Staying relative to the game. Decide to fix the gun, because we've still got, you know, well, okay, 5 real tanks to deal with. Fuck Artie. He's gonna die pretty soon anyway by that heavy heading towards them in their base. So I'm not really too worried about Artie at this moment in time, unless he's just camping there like an idiot. Is he moving? There we go. Okay, he is moving. So I kind of take a pop shot at that T-54's turret. I knew there was like little to no chance it would go anywhere near his tank, but I figured I would try anyway. And then this Vengeance gets spotted. Free damage for me. Good 443 roll. Adding like a little more than 10% onto my initial alpha, so that was pretty good there. Up to 6,200, well, okay, I'm just going to round 6,300 damage. Base with 5,200 damage blocked. Pretty great, this tank. As long as you're not dumb with it and follow the advice that I threw out there at the beginning of the video. But, yeah, very easy to be stupid in this tank. Don't be overly aggressive, but that goes with every other tank. That's why the T-34 sucks. You can hit the fucking side plates of the turret anywhere because it's ass. As soon as you turn it the slightest bit, you get penned in it. It's hilarious. If they don't overmatch the top of your roof in that tank, I fucking hate it. It's the worst premium I have, I think. No. The VK 45.03 Adler is the worst. Well, I guess 4503, regardless if it's the Adler version or not, sucks dick. It's got a crap turret, it's got a crap armor everywhere, and its gun can't fucking pen anything. Well, it can, but I don't know. I don't like the tank. He tries to heat me because you spam gold because you're good. I guess you do need to spam gold on the T-54 and the Object 430 version 2 respectively, but yeah, just ignore that last statement regarding the T-54 being bad for shooting gold. I know you need to in that tank. I should know better. So, game's over. Got 7,000 base damage with a little assisted on there, and then 5,500 damage blocked because this tank's hard to play. Got a steel wall, that's no surprise. Spartan, or no, sorry, that's not Spartan. That's cool-headed. And, of course, my team is a little lackluster, because that's how you get good games. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Thank you for watching. Hope the rambling wasn't too much there in the beginning. And I'll catch you next time.